What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Retro Deadeye, and in today's video, I am going to be counting down my top 10 favorite horror steelbook releases of 2025. So let's get straight into it. Number 10, In a Violent Nature. This one actually caught me by surprise. I like this steelbook a lot more than I thought I was going to. This is a Shudder slash RLJ or RJL Entertainment release. And it's really cool. I actually think it's really cool. I like the art style they went with. I like this kind of collage where like the killer is overseeing everything that's like on the bottom half of the steelbook. I like when steelbooks do that. But the killer's look is really unique. I like the big bug ass eyes that capture your attention. It's got a gloss finish to it that you can't tell in the picture. It doesn't really help it, but it's there and it looks really nice. I like the color contrast. I like the nature part of it in the bottom half with like the blood river and the sunset and the bird, and then it's just overall I think it just works really well. It's really cool. It just feels different. Looking at the artwork, it just comes off as a different looking steelbook compared to others that I've seen. And then you get the back. The back's not that bad either. I think it works very well. I mean, you could tell that this one helps a lot more in the back. You could see it's like a matte finish, but the hooks have like a gloss finish to it. So just little things like that, little details help make it pop more. But overall, I think the steelbook is really cool. If they would have done like the In a Violent Nature original poster art for the steelbook, this would not be on my top 10. I would think it's just a mid steelbook at best. But they didn't do that. They decided to go with this, which is actually some cool artwork. I really like this one. Let me know what you guys think about this one. But yeah, it made it to number 10 on the list, so In a Violent Nature. Number 9, Black Christmas. This was released by Scream Factory pretty much at the end of the year, and this one is really cool. I like it a lot. The front of the steelbook, first of all, I like steelbooks that have that collage style to it where you got a bunch of different characters or a bunch of different settings of the film, where it just gives you an idea. I like steelbooks that give you an idea of what you're about to watch with just a little bit more insight, and collage style steelbooks do that. And then here's an example right here. So I really like this one. I like the old school vibe that it captures on the front artwork. It's well lit. I like the Christmas lights. I like how it fades from like orange to like a deeper red to a yellow. The expressions on everybody's face, the overarching like shadow figure in the back. It's really cool. I think it's really neat. And then when you look at the back of the steelbook, totally different. It's dark. You're outside. You don't have that collage style necessarily, but you get to see a house. You see another character with the bag over the head. You get more Christmas lights in the top left instead of the bottom right. It just, I don't know, it flows very well. And this isn't necessarily a steelbook that I would just have to keep displayed with just the front artwork either. Like with this, I would definitely flip it from the front to the back. So I feel like I have two different options with the artwork here. And in my opinion, generally, the back of a steelbook shouldn't outdo the front artwork of the steelbook. And in my opinion, this one, it doesn't. They're both equally just as good, and I could pose mine up either way. So I like that about it as well. So number 9 on the list is Black Christmas. Number 8 on the list is Jaws 50th Anniversary Edition. Again, as I just said for the last one for Black Christmas, I am a fan of collage-style artwork. And as soon as I seen this one, I instantly liked it a lot. I mean, it's really cool. You got the OG Jaws artwork with the shark and then the swimmer right above him. But you also have all this other substance around it that they added in with the collage style art, with all these characters. And then you have the Amity Island billboard and the boat at the bottom. And it's just, it all flows really well. I like it a lot. I like the blue, and it's just, I like it. It's Jaws. I think it looks like a 50th anniversary edition to me. It looks really aesthetic, like almost, I don't know, just premium, I suppose. Just, it looks cool, really presentable. And then the back artwork, I think, is perfect. It's just fits the theme perfectly, and then the inside artwork works as well. We don't have any disc artwork for this one, but yeah, I number 8 on the list is Jaws. I just like this one a lot. Number 7 on the list is High Tension by Lionsgate Limited. When I first seen this steelbook, it really surprised me. It was really cool for a number of reasons. I'm gonna just play the video and talk about it as it goes on. So the first thing that really surprised me was the lenticular slipcover. I thought that was sick as shit. Second thing that really caught my attention is how bloody this steelbook is. This, again, if you pay attention to steelbooks, there's not as much blood on horror steelbooks as you think. Some of them have it, but I feel like a lot of them don't, from what I see. And when I seen this one, that stood out to me big time. I'm like, dude, this is one of the bloodiest goriest steelbooks I've ever seen. It's even compared to like the Saw franchise artwork for their Blu-rays 4K steelbooks. Saw, you know what I mean? They don't even have bloody shit like this for artwork. But this one is really, really cool. I like the 3D effect on it. It's just a splatter fest steelbook. And then look at the inside artwork is really, really bloody. I like the weapons on the disc. For the disc artwork, and then within the blood you have all this extra artwork of characters, and so it also still has that collage style artwork that I really, really like, but condensed within the blood. So it really makes you take a deeper look at it, and then it's cool. It's really, really cool. And then another thing about the artwork, with it being like a wraparound steelbook artwork, where it's you could open it completely and it's just one full picture. It works really, really well too. So this is one that you don't have to just pose it up with just the front facing forward. You could have that bitch completely opened up and really enjoy that splatter theme on it. So number 7 on the list is High Tension. Number 6 on the list is Hellraiser Judgement by Turbine Media. This one might be a random one for sure. This actually for me is still a random one. I think when I first seen this one, I did a video on this too. I think when I first seen it, I was like, this is okay. It's not bad. I think it's cool looking. Like I didn't think it was gonna be in my top 10. I'll just say that I didn't think it was gonna be in my top 10. But then making this list and looking through all the steelbooks that came out throughout the year, the more I looked at it, the more it grew on me, and I really, really, really like this one a lot. So there's a few things I like about it. One, I like the steelbook itself. I like the blood that's running down it. You have Pinhead on the front with this other character that's clearly suffering. But you can't tell in the picture, but the blood is all gloss finish, and then everything around it is a matte finish. So when you see it in the light or in your hands, it pops really, really well, and it's just that contrast just helps the steelbook. And from my opinion, helps the steelbook just look that much more badass. And then the blood runs through like half of his face is covered by blood, the other half is popping out, and it's hard to see it here. You can kind of see it, but on the outsides of the blood, you can see a puzzle box like wallpaper that goes around it. Again, it's hard to tell right here, but in a different light or in your hand, it looks really, really, really dope. And it's just been growing on me the more I've been looking at it while making this list. So yeah, I think it's really cool. It's different than other Hellraiser steelbooks that I've seen for the most part. And then Turbine Media, they do a lot of super sick media books, but for this steelbook release, they added 4 different box artworks that you can choose for the outside slip, and I just think that's fucking badass. That's, you know what I mean? You get the 6 steelbook, and then you also get to choose from 4 different options for a house to box the steelbook in. And I think the artwork for each of them is really, really cool, and they're different in their own way. Clearly, this one's different. It's the only one that's not red or bloody like that. This one has a lot of Cenobite representation on it, which I think is really, really cool. And then I'm going to show the back of the steelbook in a second. You have this one, which is more raining blood, but you have like the white eyes glowing, which is again just a cool, just minor detail switch, but makes a big difference. And then this one where he's just really, really soulless eyes, and you can tell on this one it has that puzzle box background on it as well. And I just think it's cool. It's you get the steelbook along with the box set, and you get to choose the artwork for it. And it's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm repeating myself. Maybe I'm overhyping it. Maybe you guys are like, what the fuck, bro? Like, really? I'm surprised that you even have that on there. I don't know. The more I look at it, the more it grows on me, and it's really, really cool. I like it. I think Hellraiser needs more steelbooks, more representation, and I think it looks really, really nice. But yeah, let's take a look at the back. You can see the back right here, really, really sick. You have more of the wallpaper wrapping around. Again, it's hard to see, but you have Chatter and a couple other fucking badass demons back here. Again, you can't tell, but it has like a matte finish with a gloss blood, and it's just really, really cool. It works really well. Again, this is by Turbine Media, but for those reasons, it made what are we at? Made number 6 on the list. Number 5 on the list is Dawn of the Dead Remake by Scream Factory. This was a pleasant announcement. When I seen this one, I instantly fell in love with it. For one, I actually like this film a lot. As far as remakes go for horror movies, this is one of the better ones. And as far as zombie films go, this is definitely one of the better ones too, in my opinion. So when I saw this get announced, I got really excited. But yes, as far as the artwork, obviously, if you've seen the film, this is putting you in the car, you know, her point of view in the opening scene when she's leaving her house and she goes into the open world and realizes how fucked up and crazy everything is outside, and it just throws you right into the craziness of the film. And to capture that and put it on you're just taking a scene, right, like and just throwing it right on the front steelbook, and I think it's dope. It really gives you the Dawn of the Dead vibe of how many zombies there are and how fucking crazy they are, how aggressive they are. And you can see that on the front of the steelbook. So right here, like, you see the husband, you don't see his face, but it's the husband who jumps on the car and is punching it and shatters the glass. You can see this character's likeness in the rearview mirror, which gives me like an It Follows steelbook vibe, but this is a million times better than It Follows steelbook. But yeah, I love that little detail right there. It adds to it a lot. You have this crazy ass little girl from the intro who's hanging off the car, and just her facial expression and how fucking aggressive she looks is awesome. And then you have helicopters burning, the whole town's burning, and you have the city far off in the distance. I think it's really effective. It's just said, hey, like, what should we do for the artwork? Fuck it, let's take the opening scene and let's just put them in the car. Let's put them in the back seat looking out, and we'll make that the artwork. And it works. I think it's really, really cool. I like that idea. I like that approach a lot. And again, as far as steel books that come with the full wraparound artwork where you could open it up and it completes one full picture, this is a great example as well. I would definitely have this one displayed either way, just facing forward or completely open. It works either way. So Dawn of the Dead, number 5. Number 4 on the list is The People Under the Stairs by Scream Factory. Love or to hate it, that was the community's feedback on this one. They either loved it or they hated it. I feel like there was no in between. This is definitely like a breath of fresh air from Scream Factory as far as Steelbook's artworks go, because 2025 had a lot of Steelbook releases. Scream Factory had a lot of Steelbook releases. Some of them were good and some of them were extremely questionable. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing over there? You guys, it had people thinking like they're losing it. They're losing their Scream Factory touch, that creativity. You know, they're showing more and more steelbooks or artworks that just have people scratching their head. But when they announced this one, for some people, this one did the same thing for them. Like, it just left a bad taste in their mouth. But for me, guys, this one was fucking dope. I like it a lot. It's totally different. I love steelbooks that try things that are totally different. Where like for example, like the Megan Steelbook, the Megan Part 1 Steelbook, where you're supposed to be looking inside of a doll box and it has a manual on the inside, and the back of it is like components or whatever. Or the Chucky Complete series, where you open it up and you're inside of a locker. I like shit like that where it's different. This is a great example. So it's a picture frame. It makes it look like it's a picture frame. Is it the first steelbook to do that? No, I'm sure it's not the first steelbook to do that. Technically, I know it's not, but I like the way this one does it, and it's really effective. I like how bloody the frame is. I like how this is supposed to be like a family picture of the fucking crazy mom, the dad wearing his full leather outfit, holding the shotgun. I love that detail of his outfit. They could have put him in his normal clothes, but this was clearly the best choice. And then you have Bud right in front, just holding, children should be seen, not heard, Heard, heard. It's awesome. I just think it's dope. It's really, really sick. I feel like it's just seeing this displayed makes you take a double look. And then the back of it doesn't have the full wraparound style, steelbook artwork, which is fine. But the back of it is really, really cool too. I don't think they could have chose a better artwork for the back, other than to have all of these people that are living under the stairs reaching out through the wood, the gaps in the woods, and you see that main person under the stairs right in the middle right there. You can't tell in the picture, guys, but the arms and the hands have a gloss finish to it, so it has a really nice contrast on the back as well, and it just makes it pop that much more. And besides that, too, I mean, the film itself is just fucking sick. I love the film. The film is awesome. One of my favorite horror films of all time. But yeah, number 4, People Under the Stairs. Number 3 on the list is The Devil's Rejects by Lionsgate. This one surprised me, too. Again, I mentioned it a few times in the video already. I am a huge fan of collage-style artworks, and this obviously is a collage-style artwork. And this one just nailed it, just knocked it out the park for me. Again, once again, I love this film. This is one of Rob Zombie's best films, in my opinion. Devil's Rejects is amazing, but the character representation on this, the artwork, the style of collage that it has is just perfect. Everything flows so well. And another thing is Lionsgate adds a lot of slipcovers to their steelbooks, and sometimes the artwork adds, sometimes the slipcover adds a lot of artwork, and sometimes it adds minimal artwork. This one is minimal. I like it. The only thing it adds to it is just the title, Devil's Rejects, and then the fact that it says 20th anniversary down below, and then up top it says Rob Zombie. And once you take it off, it's clear. It looks like the same thing for the most part, and I like that. I don't want it to take away much at all, especially from a steelbook that looks as fucking sick as this. And then you have the back of the steelbook right there. You have the sheriff, and then Tiny, and you know, everybody kind of looks happy in the bottom. You have the motel sign. You have the car that kind of goes over between the steelbook when it's opened up. I don't know. You get the idea, guys. I love the steelbook. It's so sick. Easily one of my favorite steelbooks in my collection. And then that's just the outside. And then we see the inside artwork. And how can you look at this and not think of like GTA Vice City or an old school GTA loading screen? It's just awesome. I don't know why they went with that art style, but I'm glad they did. It's amazing. When's the last time you've opened up a steelbook and seen this kind of art style on the inside? Or at least for a horror film, you don't really see that, and that's another thing I like about it, is it's different. And then the disc artwork works as well. Fucking sick. Lionsgate really snapped on this one. Easily one of my favorite releases of the year. So number 3, Devil's Rejects. Number 2 on the list is Night of the Living Dead remake. I don't have to say too much about this one, guys. I mean, this is badass. This one was an immediate must-buy pre-order. The second it went live, I had to get it. You got the OG artwork. Or for one, I love this film too. I always got to mention that. Obviously, these films are in my top 10. I like them. But, you know, this is another one that's a special film for me. I remember watching this as a kid, and I just had some nice memories as a kid watching this one. It was really cool. I love the zombies and the makeup and the special effects, and it was just awesome. But anyways, yeah, so you got the OG artwork. You can't ask for anything better than that. Look at the back of the steelbook. It has amazing artwork. The inside of the steelbook has amazing artwork on both sides. It's just it's just all around, just a solid steelbook. Super solid. I have no complaints with it at all. The transfer looks great. The special features are great. 35th anniversary includes uncensored version of the film for the first time ever. I mean, come on. I mean, this is easily, I think a lot of people would agree this is easily one of the best physical media releases of the year. Easily. Is it the best? I'm not saying that, but is it one of the best? Yes. Yeah, I would argue it is. So, number 2, Night of the Living Dead. And number 1 on the list, guys, last up, best steelbook release, a horror steelbook release of 2025, in my opinion, has to go to The Nightmare on Elm Street 7 film collection. This one is not something you get on the regular as far as a steelbook release. This is obviously a very special release, very highly collectible, very premium, just collector's quality shit, you know. There's no way you haven't heard about this. There's no way you haven't seen this one yet if you're you know, a collector of horror steelbooks or pay attention to horror movie news. This shit rolled out terribly, though. It rolled out horribly. It actually was sold out extremely fast before they even did a launch trailer or a launch announcement of this. It was already sold out, so that was horrible. But what they provided as far as the artwork, the housing artwork, it's just on point. Everything's OG. Everything is what most people wanted for the release. You have the 3D glasses that come with it as well. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it, which is a bummer. I would love to grab it, but obviously now you gotta go on eBay and get it for inflated prices. Fuck all that. Hopefully they drop it again, but I doubt it. I don't know. But anyways, this makes number 1 on my list. This was a no-brainer. As soon as I started making the list, I was like, okay, well, number 1, Nightmare on Elm Street. And then, you know, number 2, Night of the Living Dead. But, yeah, hands down, number 1, best release of the year for horror steelbooks. Let me know what you guys think, guys. That was my top 10 best horror steelbook releases for 2025. If you agree or disagree with any of them, let me know. What is your top 10? And, yeah, in the meantime, happy collecting. Thank you for taking time out of your day to check out the video. Peace.